What's up, everyone? My name is Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 comic books I want to get in 2022. Let's go. Alright guys, before we get to today's video, I want to thank the sponsor, MySlabs.com.
Tired of paying 10%, 15%, or more to sell your cards, comics, and digital collectibles? How does 1% sound? Too good to be true? Well, not anymore. MySlabs.com is the web's premier user-driven marketplace for buying and selling slabbed cards, sealed wax, and now, slabbed comics and digital collectibles. So the next time you're forced to pay 10% or more to sell something from your collection, head over to MySlabs.com and join the 1% revolution.
All right, thank you again to MySlabs.com. Make sure you guys check out their website for their awesome sports cards and comic books, and the best part is their 1% seller's fees. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this list of my top 5 comic books I want to get here in 2022. At number 5, we have DC Comics Presents 26. I want to get one of those. It's the first appearance of the new Teen Titans. I'd like it to get it in a 9.4 or higher. It's a book that's gone up a lot here in 2021. I definitely want to make sure I get it here in 2022. The prices have gone down just a little bit since the Titans TV show stopped airing, but it should pick back up here soon when the next season comes around. And I'm a big Teen Titans fan, so I definitely want to get the next first appearance here in DC Comics Presents 26, again in a 9.4 or higher. Coming in at number 4 on my list, I want to get Power Rangers, or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Issue 0, the Comics Pro Edition. It's a Red Ranger with the dragon shield on the cover. It happened in one of the episodes, and it's a book that's kind of rare, kind of expensive. I want to say less than 200 of them were made. I have all the other Ranger covers, green, white, red, yellow, all the regular covers. I don't have the Comics Pro Edition. Me and a couple of my friends, Mark from Legion of Comics, Robert over at Flash 6792, Panda Awesome 316, we're all looking for this book. I want to try to get it before the rest of them. I'd like to get it in a 9.8, but I probably would rather get it raw and send it into CGC and hopefully have it come back as a 9.8. So again, here at number 4, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Issue 0, the Comics Pro Edition. Coming in at number 3 on my list, we have Batman number 121, the first appearance of Mr. Zero, who becomes Mr. Freeze here, one of Batman's biggest villains. And one of the things I want to do over the next year or two is try to collect the entire Batman run from issue numbers 100 through current. And this is definitely one of the biggest books that I do not have yet. I'd like to get it in a 1.0 or higher. And if you look up the prices for those, I mean, they're going for around $1,000, $1,500 just for a 1.0. So I definitely want to try to get one before the prices go up any higher. So getting here at number 3 on my list, we have Batman number 121, the first appearance of Mr. Freeze. Coming in at number 2 on my list, we have another DC key. Everyone who knows me knows I love me some DC comics. At number 2, we have The Brave and the Bold number 28, the first appearance of the Justice League. I'm a big DC fan, big fan of Batman, big fan of all things comic books, DC, Batman, all of that. I want to get the first appearance of the Justice League here in in The Brave and the Bold number 28. I'd like to get it in a 1.0 or higher. It's right around the same price as a Batman number 121. I want to say a 1.0 is like $1,500. Anything higher than that would be great. I don't think I have the money for it, but I would definitely like to get me a Brave and the Bold 28 first appearance of the Justice League. And coming in at number 1 on my top 5 want list of comic books here in 2022, we have, you guessed it, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. I'd like to get a 3rd print edition because they're a little bit cheaper. I wouldn't mind a 2nd or 1st print, but I don't think I have the money for that. I would be okay with the 3rd print. I would like to get it in an 8.5 or higher. Preferably, I'd like to get it already graded because I know CGC is really backed up with the magazine tier, and I just would rather get one already graded because then you don't have to worry about it, messing up when you're sending it into CGC, anything, whether the seller is saying, hey, it's at one grade and it's actually a different grade according to CGC. I think I'd rather get it graded. So again, at number 1, we have TMNT number 1. The third print, I'd like to get it in an 8.5 or higher. So again, my top 5 comic books I'd like to get in 2022. At number 5, we have DC Comics Presents 26. I'd like to get that in a 9.4 or higher. At number 4, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 0, the Comics Pro Edition. I like to get that raw, but hopefully in a 9.8. At number 3, we have Batman number 121. I want to get that already graded in a 1.0 or higher. And number 2 is A Brave and a Bold 28, the first appearance of the Justice League. I'd also like to get this book in a 1.0 or higher. And coming in at number 1 of my comic books that I'd like to get in 2022 is TMNT number 1. The third print, I'd like to get it in an 8.5 or higher. Thanks everyone for watching. Again, my name is Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of my list. What books are you trying to get this year? All of that and more. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga, and it's Morphin time.